Hamas militants killed at least 1,400 people on October 7th. Most of them were civilians who were shot or burned to death on the first day of the raid. The militants also took over 200 people hostage, including the elderly and children. Since then, Israel has retaliated through airstrikes that have left over 5,700 Palestinians dead. Amid all the destruction on the ground, the rivals are now in a battle or a new battle over the narratives being said about the conflict. Former Hamas chief Khaled Mashal is hitting out at Tel Aviv and calling for neighbors to join the fight against Hamas. Mashal is an influential figure in Hamas. Speaking to the Saudi-based Al Arabiya news network, he claimed that Hamas does not target non-combatants, asserting that all wars have civilian victims. Mashal made the incredible claim that the militant group is not responsible for those deaths. It, however, provides the first indication that Hamas overreached in its actions on October 7th. Mashal told Sky News, and I quote, "If there were any killing, this was definitely not intended." Mashal also denied claims from Israel that Hamas had adopted new or more brutal tactics. Israel says Hamas fighters targeted and deliberately killed many civilians in Kibbutz region. At the music festival near Gaza, 250 unarmed young people were killed. There is abundant video evidence showing unarmed civilians being killed in cold blood from that day. Tel Aviv is going all out to counter Hamas claims of not intending to target Israeli civilians. The bloody events that ignited the war are not subject to dispute, in part because Hamas militants recorded their violent assaults on Israeli civilians and gleefully touted the gruesome killings on social media. Israeli officials are keeping the focus on the brutalities of the Hamas groups and are releasing clips of how the horror unfolded. Tel Aviv says it is countering the propaganda evolving in real time.
Strikes focused on sites where Hamas was assembling.
WION is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news on the move.